Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video we're going to be doing a handbag review. I have not done one of these since my Mulberry Alexa oversized bag, which is funny because I don't own that bag anymore. But today I am super excited because we are talking about one of my favorite handbags of all time. So let's get into it. So the bag in question for today is my beloved Speedy B30 and the Damier Ebene print. This has seriously been one of my dream bags for like I've always wanted a Speedy, but this print in particular, since I was a freshman in college, and then it was 2019, I think it was 2019, when I finally got it, and I love it so much. I literally forget how much I love this bag until I start carrying it again, and then I'm like, I love it. But there are a couple of cons that I have to talk about, we'll go into, but my overall big con isn't about the bag itself, but the experience that I had, and I talk about that in my unboxing for this bag. I'll have it in the cards, but didn't have a really good shopping experience. So all of my Louis Vuitton purchases that I've made after this one have been online, because I just really don't, I mean, one, I don't really have a store close to me, and two, like, this was just such a horrible experience. But I do have kind of, I can't remember if I talked about this in that video, probably not, but the manager of the store actually called me because they send out review things through the email, says, hey, how'd we do? And I went off on it. I was like, no, I had a horrible experience. And the manager called and she tried to say, basically, more or less in like a polite, not so polite way, that I was impatient because they were super busy that day and I couldn't wait. And I said, no, that's not the problem. The problem is nobody talked to us and even like acknowledged our existence. So anyway, if you want that whole story, go check out my unboxing video. But regardless of how that experience was, I still love this bag. So this is the Speedy 30. This is always the size I wanted. I originally, when I went in the store, I wanted the one without the strap because I knew that I eventually wanted to get the Speedy B in the 25 size. But the only one that they had without the crossbody strap is the 25, which for my purposes would have been too small to just carry handheld, or the 35, and I tried it on and it was huge. It was like a duffel bag, but it was just way too big. So I talked to my mom and she was like, get the one you really want. I really wanted the size 30. And then the end, I was like, well, you know, it'll be good to have a shoulder strap on it anyway. So we went for it and it's just so pretty. I love this so much. One complaint that I have, and I've seen other reviewers talk about this, if I can't get it here, I'll try to get a close-up shot of it, but the metals on, like, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell that on this. I can try to get a better shot later, but this, like, the metal on the little D-rings here look like matte kind of, and then the one on this clasp looks a little bit shiny, and even, yeah, on camera it kind of looks like two different colors. But I mean, that's just kind of nitpicky, but at the same time, how much you spend on a bag, you need to be nitpicky about it. So that's kind of annoying. And another complaint that a lot of people do say about the Speedy B, and I do have to agree with, is the opening is not really that big. I mean, like, it is for the bag in it, but I do wish that somehow they could have made this to where it went down a little bit more, just to give you a little bit more room to get in there. But the zippers are super smooth, like, They're a little bit rough, but still it's smooth. They make no sense whatsoever. But I mean, it's not buttery smooth zipper, but it's not hard to zip up either. This video is just going all over the place, so it's fine. You'll get the main point of it. So the inside of the bag is this beautiful red interior, and I'm gonna be honest, that's why I love this print so much, is because of this red interior. It's so gorgeous. So you have the red interior and one little D-ring here, which I'll show you what I use it for later. And then one back zip pocket, and back here is where I keep the little dust bag and keys for my lock. But I just love it. Look how cute. It's so adorable. But I just keep that back there just in case. I probably should keep that in its dust bag, but whatever. I'm like, you never know when you need the key to the bag. So, oh, wait a minute. I had a tag in here. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So, apparently, I'm dumb. So, the Speedy B, I hate to do this, but... So, there's this tag in here. And this is like the made in tag. So, my bag was made in the USA. So, I have something that was made in the United States. Wow. So, I think I have a piece from everywhere that something is made. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check. I don't know if I have anything from France, ironically enough. But anyway, didn't know that's there, but that's where the made in, like normally on the, like this has the Louis Vuitton Paris right here, but it doesn't say made in. It just says Louis Vuitton Paris. But that was the made in tag. I just now noticed that. So that's great on my part. But it says made in the USA, so mine was made in America. And one other complaint that I don't like about the Speedies is when they start looking like this, that they have the bag sag. But I highly recommend getting some kind of bag organizer. I found this one on Etsy. Literally, like, when we were in the car on the way home from buying this bag, I bought this bag insert. I'll have it linked down below, the shop that I got this from. It came super fast, so I was able to slip it in here. And this is one reason why I say that I wish that the opening was a little bit bigger, because getting this out to show you took a while, and now getting it back in is kind of a struggle with the opening. But anyway, it fits in there perfectly, and the red is the exact color red on the inside. And so then when you hold it, it'll keep its shape because it has that bag or the base shaper in it. So I love that. Also, I got this little twilly on Etsy. If I can find the shop for it, I'll link it down below. But I saw a video on YouTube where you could tie a bow and then put your lock on it, and I thought that was super cute. So this is where I've kept the lock for my bag. And then I can't remember where I found this, but you can find these anywhere. So that's just how I've accessorized the bag. So I want to go ahead and do some modeling shots. So here is the bag on the crook of your arm. This is normally how I carry this, because like this is how I've always wanted to carry a Speedy. This is why I want a Speedy, so I could just put it on my arm, be like, hey. So if I'm just running in somewhere really quick, I just sling this over my arm. You know, you can hold it like this. And then the strap is adjustable. It's one of those that has the two pieces, so you can take, I think you can take one off and make it smaller. But I have mine, did I move this or did I just keep it on? I think I have mine on like the longest setting for both straps. So it fits very comfortably as a shoulder bag. You can see where it hits me. I'm about 5'8", size 14-16 to give you that information. But usually I carry it on my shoulder like this. You can crossbody it, but it sits kind of high up. I mean, it's still super cute, but most of the time with my crossbodies, I like them to be like a little bit lower on me, but still fits comfortably. Still, even though it's big, I don't think it's like a humongous to where it looks like I'm carrying a duffel bag, but still super cute. But most of the time, I just carry it on my shoulder like this, and it fits super comfortably. Okay, so another thing I forgot to mention, with this being the Damier Ebene print, of course, you have the coated handles and strap and everything. So if you don't want to worry about rain spots or the patina that the vachetta leather is, go for this one. And honestly, I just think like the brown, the dark brown, this just looks very luxurious to me. And especially with that little pop of red on the inside, I love it. I love this bag so much. But now I'm going to show you what fits in it, especially with this bag organizer. And another reason why I suggest getting a bag organizer, besides like it'll help the bag keep its shape, is the fact that you can find some with a ton of pockets. Like this thing has 2 pockets on each side. Like back here, there's 2 little things. You could probably put like pins or hand sanitizer or something. There's 2 of those on either side. Tons of pockets. So I'm going to show you everything that I can fit in here. So starting out with, well, I'll go ahead and show you this. This is my little COVID vaccine card. I think I've shown this on a what's in my bag video. It's a TARDIS. It's super cute. And then it just has my vaccine card in it because you never know when you might need it. And I actually take this and clip it on this little D-ring. You can also use that to put like accessories and stuff, but I do that and then I slide it in one of those pockets so it just fits really nicely right there. Oh my goodness. Hello. Look what such a big girl she's getting. Say hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. Look at you. You wanna go on my bed? Here you go. Oh. Okay, well, she's going to explore. So, but anyway, so I just clip that on to the D-ring and slip it in that pocket so it's not like waving around like crazy in there. It has a designated place and I can keep up with it. Then I have my agenda. This is just one that I found at Books A Million. And what I love about this agenda, I've talked about it before, but it just has the weekly view on it. So that was why I bought it. I love that. And then I just put some stickers on there like Sherlock and the Doctor. So I put that in the very back. I like to put the bigger items toward the back of the purse, like what hits me on my side, and then go from there. So got my agenda, and then I have 2 pen holders. I know that's a lot, but I mean, look how cute this one is. How could I not carry this? So this is something I found on Etsy, and it's a little wristlet, and it's made to look like the 11th Doctor's outfit. And then it has a little TARDIS zipper pull. But this is where I keep the other pins of the set that I have. Let me tell you about these. These look like flare pins, but they're not. They're Amazon knockoff flare pins. They write pretty good. I think I still might like flare pins just a little bit more, but if you're looking for like a cheaper alternative that works just as well, these are where they're at. So I keep those just for when I fill out my timesheet. At my school, we still have to fill out paper timesheets, so I like to make mine colorful. So I keep those, and also you never know when you need different color pens. So I keep those, and then this is like my agenda pack, I like to call it. This is where I keep the pen colors that I'm using for my agenda, and also I keep my little Sherlock Holmes sticky notes set in there. Like, I gotta show these off. So cute. So that's why I have 2 pen cases. I wanted to keep all of my pens with me when I have a big bag like this, but I also want to separate the ones that I use that month for my agenda. So got that. Next, I'm going to put in this wallet. This is a Kate Spade New York wallet, and it has the little polka dots on it that are glittery. And then on the inside, it's just got all of like stuff I might need but might not need. And I also have my concealed carry license for Tennessee, but apparently we don't need licenses to conceal carry anymore, so I used $300 on that a long time ago. Anyway, not mad about it at all. But this is actually a Christmas gift I forgot to share in my what I got for Christmas video. My mom got this for me to match my Love It purse, and this was, it came and she was like, I don't feel like wrapping this, so here you go. So, and then I have the Louis Vuitton purchase that started it all. This is my cosmetic bag, and this one was made in Spain. So my first ever Louis Vuitton purchase was made in Spain. Yeah, and I love this thing to death. I try to carry it in all of my bags if it's big enough. This one definitely is. So this is before I found out about the Damier print too, by the way. So at least I have something monogram. I mean, besides my on-the-go tote. But. So with this, when I have all of this stuff in here, it does get kind of packed, and I don't really like to pile all of my stuff on top of each other if I can help it, because I just like to reach in my bag and grab stuff. So I angle this and put it to the side so I can still find it and reach it and not have to like go on top of stuff. So now, I know you're probably thinking, you have all those pockets and you're not going to use them. We're going to start filling them. So first I have this portable charger from Luxtude, and I've talked about this again, but it's got like the charging cable on it, so you don't have to worry about it keeping it and it breaking. So you can easily fit a portable charger in one of those pockets on the side. I've got Tic Tacs. Whoop. So I keep these in, honestly, those can fit in like the same pocket that the portable charger does, or I think these can even fit. Yeah, that actually might be better. Are you stuck? Poor baby, her claws get stuck in everything, and she just stands there and is like, help me. So yeah, those fit perfectly in that little pocket. So that's what those are. Those are Tic Tac pockets, apparently. So that fits perfectly in there. And then I've got my Raymond Reddington sunglasses. I keep them, or for this big bag, I can keep them out of the case, and I usually slide those in one of those pockets, or just kind of off to the side where like things can't hit it. Still slid in there. I could put the case on it too and put it in there, but the bag I'm carrying now, I can't fit in there. I'll show that at the end of this video. And then the last thing, this would probably be like one of the only things that I do throw on top of everything because I need to get to it right away. My keys. And they have expanded since the last time I did a what's in my bag video. So I found this keychain set on Etsy, and I thought that it would look super pretty, both with the red interior of this bag when I carry it, and also with my Damier Ebene card holder that I keep on my keys. And this is where I keep my driving license, my debit card, any cash that I have, like all of the necessary things, so that if I just like take my keys, I have everything I need. But I found this keychain set on Etsy that came with a little wristlet, a puff ball that's super, super soft, and then some self-defense things. I am super paranoid about like getting kidnapped or, you know, needing these things. So I thought this was a great idea just to have on me. But it's got a whistle on it. It has a seatbelt cutter, a little personal alarm. So if you feel like you're in trouble, you can pull this off and it'll make a really annoying sound. And then I don't know what you call these, but it's pretty sharp on this end. And I guess you like can hit people, like stab them with it or something. So it also had like a bottle opener and one of those things that you can use on doors to open them. But I took those off because I didn't think I was going to use them, and they kind of make my keys a little bit heavy. But I mean, this is all stuff that I would like to have with me at all times. But I think I might find a way to like get a keychain thing. Like I can just keep this in my purse, and then when I get my keys out, can attach it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think that through. But anyway, I can just lay those right on top, and there's still plenty of room in there. And then you can zip it up if you want to, and you'll be on your way. So this is what I would carry in my bag if I take this to work. If I was just like going out or something, I obviously wouldn't carry all of this, but I'm just showing you what it can fit, and everything fits in there perfectly. So yeah. My only complaints with this bag, besides the experience and what I've talked about, is if you want it to be a crossbody bag, it is a little bit bigger than what I would normally want for a crossbody. So that's why I still want a Speedy B, but in the monogram in the 25 size, because I think that's the perfect size for a Speedy that's a crossbody. But I mean, I still love this bag. The strap. I do not like this strap. That's my other complaint with this as a crossbody. It's just something about how, I guess, like the coated material on this, even though it does protect against water damage and stuff, it's very hard and it's uncomfortable when you're not wearing like a high neck top or anything. So when it rubs against you, it's kind of uncomfortable. So that's one reason I don't really like to carry this crossbody. And I know that that's like an easy fix. I could just put any crossbody strap on it, but I don't want to put, I don't know. You would think like I don't care about this not being designer and this not being designer, so you think I wouldn't care about having a non-designer strap on there. But when you have like a free Louis strap on here, I don't know why you would put an Amazon strap on it. It's kind of my thinking. That is just, the strap is really uncomfortable. I wish maybe it was like either thinner or, you know, like thinner this way. The strap on my Alma PM, that was a good, well, maybe not that small, I don't know, but it's just, the strap is uncomfortable to me. But Other than that, I love this bag. I carried this bag last week because I hadn't carried it in a while and I fell back in love with this bag. Like, this is a bag that will stay in my collection no matter what. I know I've said that about bags in the past and I've gotten rid of them, but honestly, this one, like, it's my first Louis, so of course I'm not going to get rid of it. It was like a really expensive birthday present from my parents, so again, another reason I'm not going to get rid of it unless, like, dire circumstances I need to. But I just fall back in love with this bag and I love it so much. So that was my Speedy B30. And in case you're wondering all the crap that's in here, yes, it is heavy. So that's why I said that I wouldn't carry all of that on a normal basis. That's just what I carry into, like, my work, my school building, and then out. Sometimes too, I will carry a purse, but then I also have my big TARDIS tote bag that I think I've shown on here before. Yes, I do have a video on it. And so I'll keep my agenda and my pens in it, and then I'll put my purse in it. So again, that way if I run in somewhere, I can just take my purse. So I sometimes do that. Sometimes I just fill this bad boy up and go. Now I'm going to take all of the stuff back out of this bag and put it into the bag that I'm currently carrying, and I'll do like a quick little reveal on this and then talk more about it in like 5 years, because it took me however long to do a review on that one. But this is an early birthday present from myself to myself. Look at this, how pretty. This is the Kate Spade Margot studded satchel. I apparently slept on this bag when it came out. I remember the Margot coming out because I liked it. And I remember the white with the gold studs, and I was like, I like the studs, not really on the white. It kind of made it look tacky. I didn't know they made this pretty pale pink color, or I would have snatched it up, because this is just an absolutely gorgeous combination. And so I was looking through Instagram and I saw the white and the gold one again, and I was like, well, let me look at it. And I went on Poshmark and I saw this color, and I was like, I did not know that they made that color. And I got this for a really good deal. And also, this bag was new with tags. It had all of the wrapping still on it. It didn't have a box, but it had its dust bag and everything. So I mean, I consider that a win. But oh, this is just so pretty. I opened it and I was like, oh, it took my breath away. So this is like an early birthday present to myself, and I've been carrying it. I love it a lot. Oh, just look at the way that the spades on there sparkle. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I'll get in close. These kind of make like the cat foils that are on the Louis Vuitton monogram. I took French and I don't know how to say that. Cat. I know like 4 is cat. So cat foils. It's the little like diamond flower looking thing. But they are made up of little tiny metal spades. Just, oh, look at that. Oh, I can't stop doing that. It's so pretty. I love this bag so much. It's so pretty. But you're going to be seeing a ton of this on Instagram, so look out for that. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification to find out when I post on this channel. I do a bunch of stuff on this channel. Like, I try to do some gaming videos. I've got one in mind that I'm going to do. Fashion hauls, purse reviews when I decide to film them. Like, I try to cater to a wide variety of people, so hopefully you will find something on this channel that you like. Also, check me out on Instagram. I post a bunch of my outfit videos on the outfit videos, pictures of all of the different outfits that I wear. I have a very unique style, I like to think, so I love showing that off. So definitely consider following me on Instagram. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.